Hi, I'm Ella, and in this video I'll be discussing the research I conducted for my research class. I've always had a large interest in music myself, both listening to music and playing instruments. Because of my interest in music, I listen to music every chance I get, also while studying. I've always been told by parents and teachers that music is just a distraction, but I believe the opposite. Therefore, I wanted to research the effects of listening to music while studying. My research included 6 sections. The first thing I had to do was come up with my question, which evolved to be, how does the genre and volume of the music affect studying and task solving among young adults? The next thing I did was to create a questionnaire, including both yes, no, multiple choice, and long answer questions. The questionnaire explored students' daily musical habits, like what genre they usually listen to and for how long they listen every day, and also musical habits while studying, meaning do they listen to music or do they not, and again, what genre, what volume, and do they always listen to music, or is this something that happens sometimes? Students' beliefs on music and studying was also explored through the questionnaire. I also wanted to test my thesis by conducting an experiment. The experiment was completed through 3 rounds. For each of the rounds, the participants had to memorize 10 random words. I used a random word generator to create 30 random words altogether, which I later adjusted so that each round had 7 one-syllable words and 3 two-syllable words. The questionnaire was made through Google Forms and was sent to the participants online so they could complete it whenever they had the chance. The actual experiment took place here at QSI Pápa. I had 15 students participating in this experiment. And once the participants entered the classroom, I gave them instructions where to sit before I informed them about the experiment. The first round, the participants were asked to memorize 10 words, and there was no music playing in the background, which means the room was in complete silence. The second round worked the same, but rap music was playing whilst they were memorizing the words and whilst they were writing them down. The third round, instrumental music was playing. From my results, I found that every student listened to music daily. The amount of time was different for each participant though, but the majority listened for over 90 minutes. From the 21 responses, only 3 participants stated that they never listened to music whilst completing homework. The reasons were, and I quote, "I get distracted, it doesn't help me focus, and I don't do homework." 10 participants listened to music sometimes, mostly depending on the difficulty of the task, like heavy reading, or if they feel like their focus is already weakened because of tiredness. 8 participants, though, believe that music helps them study because it makes them calmer, more comfortable, it motivates them, and it also shuts out other distractions, as well that it creates noise so the room is not completely silent. It was also observed that the genres seemed to change from regular listens to listening while studying. As you can see from the charts, the number of participants listening to rap music while studying decreased from regular listens. This also happened with genres such as pop. Some other genres that participants listened to while studying was instrumental and lo-fi. Most of the participants stated that the genre they played depended on which mood they were in, but also that they had playlists consisting of multiple genres, so they just put it on shuffle and therefore multiple genres played at the same time. 13 out of 21 participants listened to music at a moderate level, 2 at a soft volume, and 3 loudly. 71% of the participants agreed to the statement that they believe music helps them study. The remaining 29% disagreed. The participants who agreed stated that music made them more concentrated, less sleepy, calmer, happier, less bored, motivated them, tuned out other noises, and created noise so they were in complete silence. The 29% who did not agree claimed that music was a distraction and that it took their focus away from the schoolwork. From my research, I can conclude that most students choose to listen to music while studying, but they do this differently. Some listen to genres such as pop, rock, hip-hop, whilst others choose to listen to genres such as classical and instrumental. It was found that rap music affected the participants' memory the most and followed up by instrumental music, but it wasn't a major difference between the control round, which consisted of no music. Some people actually had their best round whilst listening to rap music, and some had their best round whilst instrumental music was playing. From my research, I can conclude that music affects everyone differently, and if listening to music is good for you or not is not a yes or no question. It has many factors such as genre and volume, and also how your brain works with music. From my research, I hope that people can now learn to use music as a benefit for studying and not just as a distraction. Future steps would include doing this research with more people, and that people with better equipment and both knowledge could analyze the results.